When you implement the method of Budapest 100, you are fully in line with contemporary theories on cultural heritage. You encourage individuals to engage with their own cultural heritage, to reinforce a sense of belonging, and to promote positive societal change. In Varazdin, just like in most partner cities, we use the good practice to raise awareness of local citizens towards 20th century architecture, which is often not recognized or admitted neither by officials nor residents. More people live in modern buildings than historical ones, and modern buildings are also part of our history. In our case, the neighborhood Jurek was built in 20th century, represents a very significant moment of the urban development of the city of Varazdin. In Varazdin, we have a historical, often or too often called Baroque city center, and it has been the symbol of the city for decades. Now, using the good practice, Budapest 100, it gave us opportunity to see other urban areas in a different way and reveal information about the forgotten heritage, such as Jurek. I will guide you now through 7 steps we had in our transfer process. Step number 1, how to start. Choose a neighborhood reflecting your dissonant heritage, and then gather already active citizens and mix them with architects. For the Come-In project, we used the preliminary work of a passionate group of young architects, voluntarily working on the promotion of 20th century architecture. Regardless, as always, a committed group of stakeholders is key. In our case, volunteers were both architects and citizens, all connected to Jurek somehow. They live there, they work there, or they are passionate about the modern built environment. Establishing such a group is a breakpoint, showing that something important is going on. Step number 2, tackle local identity. Research the built and cultural history of the chosen neighborhood. When residents feel the distinction of their built environment, try to grasp the local identity. For example, how Jurek was created as a part of modern city planning tells a broader, rather European story of the 1960s, when the city needed to expand rapidly due to the high number of newcomers from villages. As a result, hundreds of new residents got flat and started a new modern way of life. Besides being the symbol of this process, Jurek is also interesting because lots of attention was given to proper neighborhood planning, green spaces, kindergarten, elementary school, and health center. Despite many negative connotations that something, for example, built in socialism is ugly, Jurek still represents well-being of our city. Step number 3. We are all visual. Use your research to frame a story, get people to speak, and shoot a video interview. First, we created a short video in which we combined local voices with professional views. This short professional documentary, voluntarily done by our young architects, was shown during our community festival, and it was a perfect and very powerful way of raising awareness. Step number 4, increasing local pride. Find local people and local institutions, get them on board. When you dedicate a community festival to the values of a neighborhood, you definitively break the ice. But it works only through a real bottom-up process. In our case, the involvement of the local elementary school and of our kindergarten was crucial. Involving children helps raising awareness among parents and in diversifies values of your festival. Also, our military brigade, after which the park was named, made a great contribution to the festival and the engagement of visitors. Step number 5, find storytellers. Provide space to share their stories. What we also did, making space for local storytellers, both at the festival and in the documentary. Residents talked about their life in Jurek 60 years ago and today. And finally, our last step and step number 7. And I made a mistake. Okay. Step number 6, professional context. Use your research to offer thematic tours. We organized architectural walks during the festival. First, it increased locals' appreciation towards their own neighborhood. And second, they are great at engaging citizens in a dynamic way. And now the final step number 7, create a movement. Due to our history, we are all surrounded by dissonant heritage here in Croatia. This is an important topic. Újbuda, the transfer network come in, provided a great opportunity for us for learning by doing, especially as most partners dealt also with modern neighborhoods. So we hope that we can launch a come in movement in Croatia.